This is going to be a Mayfly, and I'm going to start with a size 10 hook, and I'm going to bend that barb down. Normally I use a barbless hook, but I don't have any in size 10s, so bend that barb down. And this fly is good for trout, bream, crappie. Excellent fly to fish with. You can put a little floating on top of it, and keep it where it floats high. And I'm going to use a size 10, a black 140 diameter thread. What I'm going to do is run it back to where the bend basically starts making its turn back toward the hook. Alright, next I'm going to take a wood duck feather. I'm going to use wood duck today because it's kind of a yellow look to it. And what we do is pull that fluff off, and then pull your fibers back toward the front. And see, that feather just messed up. It pulled the hackle off. So we'll go to another feather. Do this again. Just kind of pull it forward, just like that, and get it to where you got an equal space on both sides of the feather. Then we're going to flip it over, and we're going to cut out most of that tail, and just leave a few pieces. And most of the time I try to get less than that, but for this fly that'll be fine. Let's see if I can cut out a little bit more. There we go. That's the way I like it. Alright, and then where we've pulled the fibers back up toward the front, what I want to do is just make one wrap, maybe two, around that feather. And then we're going to try to grab the stem of it and pull it backwards. Might have to let off that thread just a little bit. Just keep pulling back to about that size. Make sure it's up on top of your hook. And see, that's your tail tied in. So we're going to clean this up and cut off the excess. Clean that completely up. Sometimes I'll put some dubbing at this spot of the fly, but I don't think this one's going to need it today. Next one I'm going to tie in is a black hackle that come off of a saddle. I'm just going to get it tied in, and I'm just going to move it back out of the way. Next, I want get us another feather, and I think I can use the one that messed up on me. There to go. And get the fiber separated. But then I want some right in the middle. And what this is going to make is the wing. Okay, I believe I got that stripped off. And I'm going to tie it to where the wings are, basically right in the middle of the feather, the hook shank. Then I'm going to come around and tie it off to the front. Then we'll cut that piece off. Then we'll go behind it and cut that piece off. Alright. Then work on your feather, get it up on top of the hook. Run your thread back to it. just kind of clean up them wings. Pull all that material back up front and wrap behind it again. See, that made them wings stand up when I put that last turn right there behind it. And then carry your thread all the way back up to your eye and kind of dress that up. And then we're going to take our hackle feather, the black one, and we're going to start wrapping it. And you want these pretty tight wraps, because the more you got on this fly, the more material you got where you can put the floating and keep that fly running on top of the water. It broke on me. Get back up front and tie that feather off. Got a little bit of stuff right there I didn't get covered. I'll take my hackle pliers, and go back and see if I can cover that. That little spot right there. That's so aggravating when these feathers start breaking on you like that. I think I've tried every hackle pliers out there, and I've got a bunch of them laying around, but I really like this wire clip, and it's all sensitive to the pull on it. All right. If I didn't come back undone, I ain't sitting here. Okay. Cut that off. We'll go back up in there. Wrap that with the black. There we go. Then we're going to whip finish it. And you can put your little bit of cement right there on the hook. At the eye. Just to finish that off. Just so it don't come unraveled on you. Then straighten up your wings, and there's your Mayfly. They're pretty easy to tie. Don't take long, and they're, like I said, they're great flies to fish with. Many people don't fish with them because they think it's going to take too long, but they really don't take long to tie. And the more you tie, of course, the more you're going to get used to it. I put on my hackle pliers so you can see what it really looks like. And there's your fly. These, like I said, they're simple to make. Just take your time. If you mess it up, just start over and go again. It's a great fly to fish with, and I think you really enjoy even tying these. So, good luck and get out fishing. Take care of yourself through this hard times we're having in the country. But if you get a chance, get you some of these tied, put them in your box, and have them ready to go fishing when you can.